I don't mind you straightening the right leg a little if it gets you deep into this right hip. Now remember guys, that's okay if you don't let the weight move to the outside. We don't want this. Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. So for those of you familiar with my channel, you would have seen my warm-up videos and you'll see that this is a topic that I talk about a lot. A key point in the swing, both in the setup and you'll notice during your backswing. Now, sometimes saying the same thing in a different way will resonate better with others. So I try and make a point when I teach golfers. First of all, I have to understand their learning style as well as limitations they may have, the desire of practicing, the desire of playing over practice, and so on and so forth.
Like and subscribe.
So you'll see that the golf swing has very similar components through the younger generation, right the way through the setups and swings of the older golfer. The older golfer's just a little bit shorter, more restricted, less moving parts perhaps. But the setups are very much the same. Now the first thing I want you to be aware of, the trail leg. After making your little hip bump, that means the little bump down the target line that sets your right hip inside the right instep and the right knee also. So the right knee and right instep have a relationship. This sets the spine tilt slightly behind the ball. So in the warm-up position, for you to be aware of the importance of the trail leg, when you're warming up, you find the angle, you set your body correct where you feel the slight tightness in your hamstrings. Lower back will feel a little bit of a strain, the club on the back of your shoulders if you can, okay, to feel you're pulling the shoulders back. You want your spine fairly straight to make turning easier. So this is the kind of position you would look like when you look at yourself in the clubhouse window. So the trail leg, at that angle, you can feel that there's a little bit more pressure on the inside of that right foot, just here. I like the analogy of a credit card swipe on the outside of your foot. So be very careful if you're someone that walks a little bit this way or has feet turned out, or the pressure of your shoes are worn more on the outside, a stress on your shoe on the outside. So just be careful of that. You might just have to be aware and turn your foot in slightly. But that's your load point, and you'll see how it's so crucial. So here we are in this position. Now you start turning behind the wall. This one here that you do when you perform my plumb bob. Can you see the green stick on the ground is my ball position line? This is the wall I talk of that sets up about where your left ear is. So as you make a turn, notice as you sit into that right hip, feeling pressure build on the inside of that right foot, a little bit of weight, a little bit of pressure on the right knee and instep. As you turn best you can behind the wall, this one, you're turning into an opposing force. What you're noticing here is the load, the discomfort of that. I don't mind you straightening the right leg a little if it gets you deep into this right hip. Now remember guys, that's okay if you don't let the weight move to the outside. We don't want this. In an effort to get a big turn, losing our load point. This is so crucial for making a good downswing. So you've got to make sure you understand your limitations with a gentle, good turn that goes to 3/4, hands right chest. Pressure on the right knee and instep. You're turning into this hip behind the wall. You stay behind it in the downswing here. Naturally, gravity and unwinding the strain of your loaded backswing will move everything down and to the left, down and towards the target. Now, if you stay behind and think commit to the strike, commit to the strike, you can see how I built my branding from this. You are held in the angles. You are held in the angles right here. Every day you golf while warming up with no distraction of club if you've got the club on the back of your shoulders. The trail leg, set it up correctly, feel the pressure on the inside of that right foot. As you make a turn, right knee and instep, feel it as you turn deep into your right hip. These are good angles. Feel that discomfort of a good swing and embrace it. Doesn't matter if you're any no further than this. You can see this is the right chest position here. This way, staying behind the wall. Feel the weight come off the instep and the ease of turning the left hip, the lead hip, out of the way. Get to the heel best you can while committing to where the ball would be. You're looking at that while you warm up. You're looking at that point. Don't do this. Please don't do this. If you need to in your initial warm-ups, that's fine. But remember, you have to set angles and maintain them because the ball's below you. It's on the ground here. So this way. That's going to strain your lower back a little. All up the left side. Maybe a pinching here. So be very careful and do it slowly. Half swings. The important part of golf, as you know, is impact. Here. Performing well here. Through the ball. Keep your body and arms in sync through that area with a ball turf strike at the center. You'll be surprised how far it goes. This becomes the shape of your swing when you add the distraction back. You now know what to feel and expect with the club in your hand. You're now focusing on contact as you start swinging the club. Here we are. There's my right chest position. Loaded into that right leg. Then as you come down, behind the wall again. Here. Here. The final mindset for this is a don't care attitude. Don't care meaning you don't care about the outcome. Your job as a golfer is a good move, which this drill, this awareness, this warm-up style is getting you in, and then striking a ball that's not moving with that feeling. With that feeling. You don't care where it goes until we're hitting it well, okay? It's pointless. If we've mishit it and it's offline, please don't get upset because the process you can control. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all you guys' support. Share if you feel someone could benefit. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.